Hey everybody, I am here today. I am procrastinating. I just got on, and today you guys see a little bit different view. I have to sit on the ground because my camera is small. It, I wasn't in frame, so I have to be on the ground. So we'll be talking about my photography here. So over here, I have my props. They're not too organized. We'll go through some props and then I will photograph some stuff for you guys. So I have some of my sample here. Roger's gonna photograph just a couple of them. Hey, Diamond Boutique, Pauline, Joni, Nancy, Liz, and Ashley. Yeah, you guys are here early. And I am late. I am the one that is late. I was supposed to be on exactly at 5, but because Cloud woke up and then I have to like watch him for a little bit. That's why I wrote down like I'm gonna be 15 minutes late. So yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Good morning, you guys. And thank you for coming in, you guys. And if you guys just start coming in, and if you guys can hit the bell notification and the like button so you guys can help out my channel and know when I go online. I know like it's a little bit early for me. It's still dark outside, but I'm like, I gotta get this out of the way because I promised last week and I didn't do it. I was a little bit busy. So let's go over equipment first. If you guys wanna like know the equipment used, there's people use different things. Okay, so I just wanna let you guys know I'm no professional. This is just what works for me. I have to say that so like I'm not I'm not telling anybody to do what I do. It's just things that I find works for me because I'm not a professional. So people like don't come back and I don't how do I say this? It's just that I have like a little bit of issue last week. Yeah, so now I just anything that I say or I do here is just based on my experience, based on what I find works for me. So you guys can try it out and see if it works for you. Okay, so that's just all I'm gonna say here. Disclaimer here. And if you guys are new, you guys didn't know, I also have a Facebook group. So I link everything in the description already. So if you guys want to join the group and see what people is posting like their tips and photography ideas, you guys can join the group because I'm gonna change the group to I guess crafting and photography because I feel like a lot of ladies in there also craft. So I want people to share like their work, share what they're working on, or just anything they want to ask in there. I know it's mainly photography, but also I want to open up to like other things so people can post more and engage more in there. So if you guys want to join it, the link is in the description. Oh, hey Nancy. Hey Catchy. Catchy, you are here. Hey Joni. Okay, so this is not a light box. I don't have a light box. So how many of you use light box? I don't know if you guys. So I use like a photography backdrop. I think I filmed it before in past video. So I would sometimes would have my ring light over here, but I'm tired of bringing my ring light because my ring light is inside my house. So I use these two studio lights. I know they're not really bright, so I have to put these foam board. These are just Dollar Tree foam board. I have to set them on the side just to help bring more light or diffuse the light. Because if I remove this, the light will be, going out back here. So if I put the foam board here, I will make the light, I guess, kind of like I will get more light if I have the foam board blocking the back. So I find that my picture is a little bit brighter if I put the foam board like that. It's kind of like a little makeshift photo box. Yeah. So first off, if you guys don't have a backdrop like me, like this is a big backdrop. I spent like it's a little bit pricey. I would not recommend this way. I did this way because I was photographing my tutu when I was doing tutu because I need like a big setup, a full setup, and I didn't know that they have those big light box. I don't know if you guys do like tutu or dress form. The dress form is tall, okay, so that's why I bought this backdrop so I can do a tutu, like a full tutu photography. But there's also a big light box now that you guys don't. I mean, it's probably as much as my setup with the large light box, but you also need to have space too. You're gonna get like the tall light box. I think Angela has one. It's yeah, if you guys follow Angela, you probably saw her big tall light box like that. But this is what I started with. So, but if you don't have space, you just need some like nice backdrop. This is what I did. I went to Dollar Tree and I got this foam board. And then I just went to Target, Walmart. I found this nice wood. This is a contact paper. So I just frame this, and then you can also do this too. Let me show you that. So I have different option. Like if I want to have a different background, so this is just I don't know if you guys seen this pink backdrop that I did with the ornament. So this is just wrapping paper from Dollar Tree. So you guys can do wrapping paper, contact paper, or this is a board from, I have another board. Just so you guys have different backdrop, if you guys want to have different backdrop for certain design. I find it fun to do it different backdrop with different design. And then this one, I think you guys probably sing this one a lot. This one's from a poster board from Hobby Lobby. I just put it on this cardboard. So I have these. So if I didn't want to have this white shiplap backdrop, I want something a little bit different, I would choose these. I might do more color backdrop because I find that the ornament one that I use, this one, it looked really nice. Hobby Lobby is like they're expensive. So these one are expensive. These is like I think almost 20 bucks, but I get half price is like $9. So these are expensive at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, but you can also make your own. Like you guys can just buy the wooden. I see a lot of ladies they make their own. They just buy the wooden bead ones and they just paint it, but it's too much work for me. I didn't want to do that. So like they would buy these wooden. I mean, this one's already came strong. Okay, if you buy the one that is not strong yet, just a bunch of plain wood bead like this, you guys could paint it yourself to the color scheme that you guys need. Um, Doing these extra things doesn't guarantee you sales, but I just enjoy doing it. I do it because I don't know, make it. I know that those are my those are my photo. It kind of gives me like a little bit different look, I guess. But it doesn't mean you will get more sale. It just I just want to do it, and I just feel like they make my picture different, you know. So let's talk about props. So a lot of people just do wooden beads. And then I also bought this from Amazon. I was too lazy to do the tassel. So I didn't do the tassel for these. I just strung them. These are tinier, but this also went with some of my Christmas color schemes, so I strung that myself. And then for different holidays. You guys could go and find like these stem or props. So I have various one. So these were for like the fall. So I got these fall, just like leaves. I don't know, just different things that you guys can incorporate into like a scheme, like based on your design. And then what I love about the Christmas section is they have all these picks. These picks can also make your photo stand out too. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I will be posting picture that I did with. I would probably post a picture later of how each photo look with different props, so you guys can get garlands, like bead garlands, just different things. How do you not get shadows in it? So, catching there is some shadow, but I try to brighten it up in the light. So I also use the Lightroom app, or you can just go to there's many apps that you can use to brighten your photo up a little bit. So I think there's Snapseed. I heard people use Snapseed, but I use you can just when you photograph it with your phone, you can also edit it straight from the phone um, camera feature. But I like that Lightroom has presets. You can even buy presets on um, Etsy. Like there's some bunch of people that do presets or filter or whatever. You guys can do that and try to make sure like you find the one that will keep the true color of your sample as much as possible, because you don't want it to like change it so much. So I like Lightroom, but if I had to edit on the computer, I would just use Photoshop. Okay, so this is what I would do. So there's also this thing you guys can do. Look at this, you guys. I never thought of this. I see people use this. So these are fun. I found this one for like my neon. This is from Dollar Tree. This is from Target. Okay. So these are just fun little fillers. I use this for my ornament shirt, and I think it really just accent the sample. So I bought various color one. I bought the silver one for like Christmas. I mean, it could be for Christmas anything. Also, this pink could be for I guess almost anything. And then I got the blue one. So we got that. And then another thing people use is ribbon. You guys, ribbons. If sometimes ribbons. I like the one that has wire so that I can kind of like create like a swirl. I mean, you can do that with the non wire ones, but I just like the one with wire. Hey Liz, I just saw you. I think I saw you earlier, but it's how do you so Liz, Angela's here, and Alicia. Is Alicia here? Hey Alicia, if you're here. I don't even know if it's kind of a little bit early. I posted my YouTube, I mean my Facebook too, so I don't know if they're gonna hopefully they're gonna come for the tips. So oh, I forgot to mention this. So these are placemat. I bought these from. You guys can get them from like Walmart, Dollar Tree, but I think Hobby Lobby has like prettier ones. So I mostly buy my stuff from Hobby Lobby. So I got this pink one. Oh, I love this the most. This is the one that I love the most. So I love this one. This is my favorite thing. I share this one, and then this one. Just some like different texture that you guys can add textures and just make your photo have dimensions and texture. I mean, you guys can just take it with like your plain shiplap backdrop or just a white backdrop, but I like to give it some texture and some dimension. And it looked like I decorated the sample, like it kind of make the sample. I just felt like just make the sample like, how do I say, comes to life, I guess, because when I see that there's other things that coordinates with this design, it just sends like a feeling of Christmassy to the customer, I guess, other than just like having a plain like. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the plain. Some people just don't like the decoration around it, but I like it, and some customer do enjoy that. So that's why I continue doing them. Sometimes I do the plain one, but most of the time I have props for my items. Hey Donna. Oh, good morning, Donna. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Yeah. Okay, so let's photograph this one. So another thing is, if you can also do fabric, okay? You can, I see people add fabric just to accent the background, like just layer, they just do layer of different things. So I was planning to use this fabric with this design. Let me see. Let's photograph one. I was gonna use it with, I thought I brought in I think I'm gonna use it with this. It looked like it goes with this design. So I'm gonna like add this fabric first, and I'm going to use this. This one has texture, and it's not all white. So I feel like this one will go well with my Christmas design. So I'm just gonna lay it there like this. You're gonna see me lay it here. So I will photograph just the square, like how we folded the sample. So I'm just gonna fold the shirt like how I would ship the item to the customer. And I don't use any special camera, just my iPhone, because I can airdrop the photo to my laptop if I need to edit there. If I'm gonna do like bulk editing, I only use Lightroom when I have to upload like to my social media like quickly. But when I have to sit down and do like a lot of editing, I will airdrop everything to my computer so I can do that on the computer and just bulk edit everything. I know, how are you guys, man? Like I have not been on here for a while. How are how is everybody? I know everybody's been busy with the holiday, and Halloween just, got over with. We are heading to the last quarter of the season. So everything needs to be listed. Like right now, you guys, I will be closing down on December 10th because I want some time to myself. So I'm gonna try to list. I've already listed a bunch of things like yesterday and this morning, and so I'm gonna try to list a little bit more this week, and then I'm gonna be done with the Christmas stuff, and then just gonna be working on like fulfilling orders, and then I'll be done on December 10th. So I don't have to deal with any holiday rush and have some time for myself so I can look into like other things that I want to do. And I think if when I take that time out, I will have more time on YouTube so we can do more projects. I have some project plan. So that's all I'm gonna do. Like just fold the shirt. Okay. Let me see if you guys have any question. Oh, sweet Texas Stitches. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming. Good morning, Juana. I just put $20 gas in my van and it barely gave me. Oh yes, Nancy. Oh my gosh, talking about gas. It's so expensive. It's almost $5 here in Cali. Um, it's felt like 460 something. I don't even look, but my my car is big, so it takes a lot of gas. So I spent like I think it has to be $70 for me just to fill up the whole car. 70 to $75. That's a lot. It's about $100 a week. So before it was only like 55 or something, like 650 to $60, but now it's close to 75 just to fill up my car. So that's why I try not to go out too much. I only go pick up my kids from school, but my kids' school's really far too, so I am wasting a lot of gas. But the good thing is we don't work, right? So that means we don't have to drive anywhere else outside of the house other than like shopping. Liz, don't tell her to water it down. Her car's gonna break down. Uh, yeah, 318. So here's like 469, and then something like that. It's ridiculous high. I mean, 318 is, yeah. I mean, you guys are from a state that it doesn't have, like Georgia. I guess it's a little bit cheaper over here. I mean, over there than over here. So for that one, I plan to use this fabric. Let me open this fabric up. This is from Joanne, if you guys are curious. Um, I just I just like that this fabric has cross diagonal pattern with like the green and the red. It's really Christmassy. So I'll just open this up. So I mean I should iron this a little bit. It's a little bit but it's all right. I just need a little bit to peek out. So anything that doesn't look good, I will also use Photoshop to edit it out. If I see something that doesn't. Okay, this is why doing your own photo and doing your own work takes a lot of work, but it's worth it, you guys. And it will be your own work. So that's what I'm showing you guys is it takes me a while just to kind of go and choose my props. So I have a whole prop session over there. I can show you guys in a little bit. I will come and like I would choose the prop based on my design. Okay, so I will look at my design, just a tip for you guys, and see what colors I need to bring out from the design. So I see that this was more like red and green, but the red is a little bit muted because I used it's a sublimated fabric that I use, and the red is not um like a true red. It's more like a moi. I don't know how to pronounce that color, but um yeah, it's not like really red, like a cherry red. So I'm just gonna do that and accent it. So it'll be peeking out a little bit. I'm not gonna let it pop. I like this side. Okay, let me fix this a little bit. It's a little bit wrinkly. So I don't like that the fabric's not too even. Let me try to even it out. If it doesn't get even out, I guess I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna use this tip. So I like to tilt the sample. I, I don't know if it's like 45-degree angle. And then I don't know if I'm gonna use these because it doesn't look like it has this light green. So let me go check what else I can use. I think I'm just gonna use this plain wood. Would be. I'm just gonna accent it like this. You guys, it's probably a little bit far for you guys to see, but let me try to bring the camera in. Okay, I had to work on the ground so you guys can see. I mean, I heard people use like a foam board or something, or a comment board just to make sure like their shirt is folded like a really nice square. It's not too nice for me now. Let me fix the I want to try to square it as much as I can. Sometimes folding it nicely also make your item look nicer. You want to create like a feeling. I don't know how to call that. I think I need to do some research so I can get the terminology correct. See, I don't like that this side has too much fabric. Let me fold it a little more. It gotta be as neat as possible for me anyways, because I want it to look as neat as possible in the photo. So photography does take a little bit of time. And if you want your photo to look nice, you gotta take a little bit of time, okay, you guys? To play around. I mean, this is the fun part. So I would take my time. I enjoy doing this. Then I'm gonna go over here to the other side to go find some more things, see if I can find something else. Oh, I think I'm just gonna use this little plant right here. So we're gonna put, I think that's it. I like all numbers when it comes to putting elements or props. So I learned from another interior designer. They said all number of items look better than even number. So I try to do like an odd number of items when I decorate or do my propsing staging. For sure, for Joy, I'm about an hour. Anyone need anything while I'm there? Yeah, Liz, I already went to Joanne, so I don't need nothing, but thank you for the offer, Liz. Hey, good morning, Eddie B. Good morning, Minerva Montes. Good morning. So if you guys just came in, if you guys are a little bit late, I just went over like my backdrop, what I use. You guys can go scroll back later and watch the video of if you guys need like the introduction. So right now I am working on like staging this. So I just gave the tip of like just using 3 items, odd number. If you guys use the odd number of items to stage your photo, it will look better. And I learned that tip from like another interior designer here on YouTube. Yeah, so try to decorate like the way how you would decorate your home too. So it applies to decorating like your home too. So I'm not an expert in anything. I'm not great at decorating, but you know, this is more like DIY and you know, learning from YouTube University. Because you, if you want to learn a little bit about interior design, photo staging, or things like that, you guys can search a little bit more on YouTube. But this is just what I find a little bit simple for me and what works for me. So I'm just going to put this little tree thing over here, and I want the wood to pop a little bit. So maybe I should do like this so I can see a little bit of the wood. Okay, so, and people always ask, this is also another question people ask, like, how do I get the design close up? You just take the photo closer up and then you square it up or crop it to make it into a square. So then your design, but don't go too close too, because you can crop it. So I'll do like a closer one a little bit, not too close. So when I put it on Etsy, the thumbnail, if you do it too close, it will cut off some of the design. So I try not to do it too close. When I only do close up when I post on Instagram. But on Etsy, I'm trying to leave a little bit of space and then crop it later so I can, correct the thumbnail on Etsy. So just do this, and then you want to hit, there's like a focus on your iPhone if you're using iPhone. So I will click on the focus. Like there's like a little, when you hold it like this, you'll see, you'll tap it, and then you see the yellow square. It's just like it has, when you click on it, it has a focal point. It'll focus on the item that you want it to focus on. So let me see. So I would just do this. It's too tilted. Let me tilt it back. So I do about this height, and then I will crop it later. You can do it a little bit closer. I don't like that the top is cutting off a little bit because the shirt, the way how I fold it, I didn't like it. Oh well, I didn't fold it perfectly, but I think that should work. Okay. So I would do the straight on view. I would do a side view just so I fill up the Etsy photo listing. I try to have like 5 photos. So I do like a side view like this. And I'll go over here and do another side view from a different view. And then I'll do a bottom view. I mean, each angle, depending on how you hold your camera, it gives you another perspective look. So I do a bottom view like this, kind of like viewing from here up like this way up. So I will do this. And then I will just crop, like it shows a little bit of this area. So I'll just crop it later. Let me move this a little bit like that. And then I'll do a video, like you guys can also video like your machine working, but you guys can also do it this way. I just do it this way. I just do a video like that. Okay, I don't like this. Let me delete this. So I try to video like this. Like I'll just go straight down and then do a closer shot so they can see like all the threads, how it's embroidered. And it's only 10 seconds, so you don't need something like that, something fast. That's it. That's it for the photo. And then I will open this up and I'll do like a full shirt photograph. So I'm gonna remove all this because the shirt is kind of big. So that drops a little bit small. I'm just gonna use this. For this, I mean, you can use garland, you can use some prop, but sometimes I don't use anything when I do the whole photograph of a shirt. So if it's just a piece of fabric like this, then I wouldn't do this until I make the order. Like when I get the order, then I will bring the actual shirt to come and photograph again. This one was for my daughter, so I made it on a shirt. So I can photograph this, how it look. This is not, maybe I shouldn't do the full, yeah, I'm not gonna do the full because this is not an AJ Blinks or ARB Blinks. I only use AJ or ARB Blinks. So this is a Gildan shirt that I did for my daughter. So I'm not gonna film I'm not gonna film the full shirt. So let's do another one. I really like this scene, the Polar Express Christmas thing right here. So I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna use this backdrop again. Change it to square before you even take the picture. Oh, Nancy. Okay, that's good to know. Nancy gave another tip. You let me see. Yeah, you can change the this to square. I think there's a square. I don't have it square. Nancy, is it on here? My iPhone doesn't have that. Where is, yeah, well, I don't see it on my phone. It doesn't say here. So I just crop it later to whatever I need, but I don't see the square button here to make it square. Ooh, Liz, you got a cha-ching this morning. That is awesome, Liz. Yeah, I've been getting busy and busy. I noticed because it's November 1st. Okay, before we go to the next one, I want to let you guys know that I just made the star seller this month, Angela, and Angela, it's been a while. We have finally made the star seller. This month, I don't know if that's gonna bring more sales, but I already doubt that it's probably not gonna change too much, but we'll see. I will let you guys know at the end of the month and see if it actually made more sales than last month. I was hoping that it would because this month people is gonna be going crazy buying stuff for Christmas already. So just right after Halloween, I already got some Christmas order, but I didn't get like dramatic order. Um, so I'm trying to see if me listing more things throughout this whole week, and with me having the star seller will change my sales. Yeah, the 3 day leading up to Halloween, I didn't get any sales. Before that, I've been getting consistent. It's just the 3 days leading up to Halloween, I didn't get anything, and then right after Halloween, I got 3 orders. So we'll see if it changed for me. I also turned down my ads. I'm only doing $2 ads, and I don't want to be too busy to sell. I mean, $2 works for me. So I'll let you guys know how the $2 works. Yeah, but it seems like it's okay for me. So for this one, I like this kind of wood. Um, I'm just gonna use this placemat and then throw it here. And it's a little bit look like it's gold, so you can accent the gold ticket, bring that gold ticket color kind of out a little bit. So do that. And I like this one and this one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one just simple. Like, I'm just gonna throw this picks on the side here. And then what else? What else I can use? I mean, you don't have to go crazy with props. I kind of went a little bit crazy. I don't know. This one just speaks to me like natural because the color it's not really like a bright color. So I'm just gonna use the wood beads again. So I also did 3 elements. This pick, um, the placemat, and then let's do this again. So scoot it over here so I have more light. I don't like this one. I'm gonna do this, spread it out. Spread this little garland out like this. I don't like that. I'm trying to fix it as nice as possible. There's some edges of the sample popping out, and I don't like that. I'm trying to fix that. This is the whole part of staging, okay? And then I'll just photograph it like this. Look at that, look good. That looked good to me. I will share these photos in my group, so if you guys join my group, you guys can see them later. And the side view over here. Bottom view. And then video. That's just what I do. I mean, simple like that. And I follow that um like top view, side view, and then bottom view, and then video. That's it, you guys. If you guys have any questions, I don't know if you guys have any questions. It's just really basic stuff. I don't use like those big camera that people use like DSLR. I have one, but I still don't know how to use it too well. So I just feel like your iPhone is, I mean, if you guys are not like too much into photography, your iPhone work good enough to get the nice photo for your Etsy shop already. So that's just what I do. And if you guys don't want to invest in any of the props, you guys don't have to. I would just do the backdrop and the light, you know. Depend on what you want. And most people, if you don't have space, just go with the light box. The light box works really well because of the even light inside. This one, I don't really have even lighting. That's why I have to use a foam board. If I remove this, it'll be a little bit dark because you see that the side here will be darker. That's why I found that with this, I don't have the shadow down there, so it will trap more light down the bottom, so it'll brighten up the photo a little bit more. So you try to take the photos as clear and as bright as possible, so you don't have to do minimal editing. Hey, Barb. Yeah, Liz, I never take it down. I mean, if you don't have space, it's not recommended because if I have to take this down, this is a lot of work trying to set it up every time I photograph. So since I leave this like every day, I'm just gonna leave it forever until I have a new setup. But yeah, so if I have this up, I always get to take photo like fast. If I pretend like I just got a like 3 order for this, so when I make the actual order, I will just before I ship it out, I just bring it over and photograph the real shirt. So I have a photo of like how the shirt is, you know, how the design look on the finish on the actual shirt. So if you don't have it set up, it'll be a little bit cumbersome for you to be taking everything in and out, in and out. And it might not be, you might not feel motivated to take photo, or you might forget to take the photo because you don't have a place set up. But if you set it up somewhere in your craft room or anywhere in your house, you have it up already. You can just come and, light everything up and just toss things and well, not toss, but like stage it nicely. Um, it's just easier that way for me, so I don't waste those time where I'm gonna try to set up everything. Hey, Miss Liddy D, good morning. Good morning, ladies. Those that you just came in. Oh, Sakita D. Okay, so let me know, what have you done differently? Have you done anything differently? Anybody that does not have Etsy sales yet, what have you guys done so far? Let me know a little bit, so maybe anybody here can, give you guys tips or give you guys another perspective. But as an entrepreneur, I want you guys to be open mind, and just because somebody gave an opinion or something that works for them, you guys can go try it. And if it doesn't work, you guys try something else. But don't put anybody's like opinions down. Okay, everybody is entitled to their suggestion and their opinions. So I just ask that we be respectful of each other. If even if we don't agree on some people suggestion, and it's okay, because at the end of the day, you run your own business, so you make that decision for your own business, okay? Because I have a little dilemma with somebody, and um, they just emailed me on Instagram. They had to block me, but that I already got over that. It was just I didn't really. I know that she used to come on my live a lot, but since that incident, we just have the incident over the weekend. So yeah, so that's why I want to say it straight out. If anybody gives out tips, suggestion, what works for them, what they think, I don't want anybody to be, hey, that's not right, like that's what works for them. That's what they find out, and they give you that tip, so you don't have to take it. So, okay, so yes, the number one thing is, I think, is listing. Listing and photo. If you have good photos, more listing varieties for people to choose from, and your SEO is on point, I think it works in your favor. That's what I found. Like when I hit 100 listings, I've been getting like daily sales, even if it's not like a lot, it's at least one a day. There'll be some day I go without, like I will only go without like at least 2 to 3 days, but then I'll pick back up like 2 and 3 a day again. So it's like it's not too. It'll be. It's a little bit more consistent now for me, anyways. Um, this backdrop is 12 feet by 10 feet wide, so it's actually pretty big, bar. It took up almost this whole garage, this side of the garage. I I don't know. I purposely set it up because I was planning to photograph my kids wearing my t-shirt, but I never did that. I just like, you know what? I don't need to take photograph of my kids. So I just do the folded shirt like that, photograph it. But I think I'll just take my kids to the photography studio because I want like professional photos with their professional camera. I don't know how to operate my DSLR. Maybe I should learn it, but it's a 12 years old DSLR now. So about 12 years old, yeah. So it's pretty old. I mean, it still worked good, but it's pretty old, and I barely learned how to use it. I only use it for the camera feature for my YouTube, but I have not learned like how to photograph it, use the photograph of the DSLR. So maybe if I learn how to operate the DSLR and I think I could get like more quality photo if I use a DSLR, but just the iPhone works pretty good anyways, and it do what I need to do for my Etsy. So that's fine for me. I don't know if you guys follow Jerika. She do soap. She used her DSLR, and my goodness, you guys, the DSLR does make a big difference. And also your lighting. Lighting is number one, and then the camera. But the phone just worked perfectly. I just like how she styled her items, and when she used her DSLR to photograph it, the picture is more clear. It just looked more like a stock photo from Macy or something. I don't know, some kind of commercial photo. It just looked really nice. But that's a skill set that I don't have yet, and probably I don't need it for now. But probably in the future, if I want to take my photography to the next level, have more kind of lifestyle photograph, because I think that's also the selling point. When you have somebody wearing the shirt, you have like props that go with the style, it gives this kind of emotion toward the buyer, so the buyer can see themselves wearing it. They can see how they can, you know, how it will go with their style, their look, then I guess it will prompt them to buy, convert sales. That's just what I think. But for now, the flat lay works. Okay, the flat lay is fine. People just still buy it. They just need to see like a clear photo of the color you use and what's the design like. Hey, Irene. Hey, good morning, Julie. Yeah, Liz. Thank you, Liz. So going back to that, if anybody ever give a tips, I don't want anybody to personally attack anybody for their tips or their suggestion. It's just suggestion, you guys. So on YouTube, I notice a lot of people hold us YouTube accountable for what we say because they feel like, we are role models, and that if we say something, they try, it doesn't work for them, then it's our fault. And it did got into me for a little bit, but I feel like, you know what? On my YouTube, I know that I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, and I know that people do feel like I have an impact, and which I like that I am impacting people's lives and helping people out. But at the same time, I don't want them to come and like be angry at me for something that they didn't agree with my business philosophy. Everybody's gonna have a different business philosophy, business ideas, and how they run the business. So you can come and share your perspective, but don't personally attack people and point them out and blame them and saying that they have an obligation to give out like correct information. um, I do try to give out as accurate as possible, but I am by no means an expert at anything. It's just everything trial and error, everything learned through other YouTubers, through Google, through Facebook. So that's why I'm saying out loud right now. Just because I do YouTube doesn't mean I know everything. I don't know everything. And if you guys don't agree with anything I say, it's okay. Give me your perspective, and I'm always open. So, like I say, as a business, we should always be open, and we don't have to do anything what anybody else suggests. So at the end of the day, it's your business. So just take what works, and if you try, it doesn't work, and that's okay. Yeah. So, which is an awesome camera, even though an older camera. Yeah, Barb, I have the Kenyan T3i. Um, it's yeah, I bought it in 2012, I think. So it's almost 10 years old. But I just don't know how to use it, Barb. That's the thing. I don't get like the clear, clean look when I photograph on DSLR because I don't know how to do the setting. I did like spend a whole day learning through YouTube, but still don't get it. So maybe later, but for now, the phone works for me better. Need to just absorb what is helpful. Yeah, Liz, that was the issue. I mean, um, I don't want people to hold us YouTube. Like, I know that they look up to us, and we do have an well, I don't think we have an obligation for anybody, but like we do try to give out as accurate information as possible. But then, what we do may not work for everybody. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you take some tips from me or from anybody else, and if it doesn't work for you, you just go find something else because there's a lot of tips and a lot of knowledge out in the web. So if you try it out, the tips that I give out and it doesn't work for you, that means maybe the things I do it doesn't work for you. So you go find something else that works for you. But to personally like attack another YouTuber or somebody that just because they give out a different philosophy or different opinions, I don't think that's right. Like I was talking to the person that blocked me. I was just talking to her like, hey, I don't appreciate that you calling me all these names. I just feel like, you are entitled to your opinion. If you said you can rebuttal my opinion, but then if you say it nicely, like how like, you don't agree with me, but this is what works for you, that's fine. Like that's fine, but to blame people and point people out like that, I just that didn't vibe with me. I did try to be as calm as possible and um, say it as nicely as possible to her. Yeah, but she didn't feel that I was being nice enough. I think when I start questioning her, telling her to give me evidence of what she claims that I am lying, she said I was lying. So I told her to give me evidence and rebuttal my suggestion, but I asked her that, and then she thought that was rude. So she started calling me like I'm being rude and all these things. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I mean, that just that's just what it is. I mean, I think that's the part of being on YouTube and being on the web and giving opinions. Yeah, bye, Laura. Thank you for coming in, Laura. Oh, Barb. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. My brother told me to use the manual. Like, when I shoot my photograph, he told me to use the raw file. But I don't like the raw file. It's just a lot of storage for the raw file. So I will photograph with the JPEG mode on DSLR, and I don't know. I mean, maybe my setting's not that great, so that's why my photo's a little bit dark with the DSLR. Hey Lee, enjoy this. I have to run, but I am enjoying your content. I'm Laura Lee. Oh, Laura. Thank you, Laura. I enjoy your photo too, Laura. I see that your photos are really nice. Great job, Laura. And anybody that joined us on the photography group, if you guys did some craft, photograph something, it doesn't have to be the neatest photograph, but share us your space if you guys can. I'm going to take a photo of this so you guys can see my setup in the photography group. So you guys, if you guys have space, you're gonna do something similar. But I will also put down like the light box that people use if you don't have the space to do this. And then you guys can also share like how you guys set up your space too. Don't know that we've been talking. Taekwondo in the back of the Walmart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Facts. Yeah, Liz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As YouTuber, right? We've been doing Taekwondo in the back. So yeah. So I'm saying, yeah, like just be nice to the YouTuber. I mean, a lot of us do this without getting paid. Like my channel hasn't, making a lot. It's not making much. So I'm doing this because I want you guys to be successful. And I didn't appreciate the person called me out that I'm trying to stop people from making sales. I'm not trying to stop anybody. I just didn't appreciate that because I'm like, I don't know where she got that from, but I do try to help as much as I can with you guys. I want all of us to be successful. I'm not stopping anybody. I mean, the only people that stop you from reaching your goals is your own self, because the moment you don't come to work, you don't put the work into your business, and that's when you're stopping yourself from making sales. Okay, I don't think any YouTuber, anybody else is responsible for that. So if you follow somebody, you want somebody, and you try their method and it doesn't work, please don't like personally attack people saying that, they're lying, they're trying to stop you, blah blah. Just that's why I feel a little bit like I don't want to say too much. I was not gonna do too much Etsy tips and tricks, because I just what I went through. I was a little bit hesitant now just to share like what works for me because of that. But I gave it a thought for the last 2 days, and I'm like, forget about it. I'm just gonna say straight up now, like I'm not an expert, and don't take everything. If anything you don't if you disagree with me, you don't have to take everything that I said. It's just all suggestion, recommendation. Okay, you guys. Yeah. Yes, Liz. Power her. Yeah. Power up. And yeah, that's just all I'm saying, because that really that when that accident happened, it just made me thought a lot about my YouTube channel. But I'm not gonna let that affect me, because it's just one person. Um, yeah. Good morning, Tanetta. And I love all you guys. I know all you guys. I love that we are respectful despite our different business philosophy, right? Just I just want everybody to be respectful. That's all. We don't have to have same philosophy or same business ideas. But yeah. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, simply bold, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like we all just try our best to help each other out. We all want to be successful. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's stopping anybody, okay? So if you want to be successful at Etsy, um, wake up early, do your work, and the only person stopping you is yourself. So you guys wake up, do your thing, and keep on hustling. You guys will get there. I believe in you guys. I believe in each and every one of you guys that you guys will get sale. Even myself, I'm not making tons of sale, but I still wake up and do my thing. I still, um, buy a lot of design, create things, but I don't know. This is fun for me. Even I'm not making tons of. I don't know. Maybe people thought I'm making tons of sales on Etsy, but I am not. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't make much, so I don't know why people are getting mad at me. But yeah, I did okay, but not like super like crazy or anything. So you guys, if you guys love what you guys do, love creating, just love embroidering, crafting, even if you guys don't make much, yeah, I mean, I still wake up to do it, because it makes me feel good, and I make me feel better when I get to embroider. And especially the photography is like my favorite part. Like I would come out here and just to look at my props some days just to get inspired. So yeah, if we got upset every time we felt someone doesn't want us to succeed. Liz, well say. That's what I'm saying. The only thing stopping you from success is yourself. Okay, remember that, because if you always feel people are stopping you, you feel like you're not getting nowhere. I mean, you can feel all that. It's all validated feelings. You can feel everything. You can feel everything, but when it comes to the web and everybody else, I don't want anybody to be negative to anybody. You can feel down some days, but get back up on your feet. Get back up. Make something new. Do something fun for yourself. And then once you feel motivated, get back to your business. The moment you stop, the moment you feel like you can't continue anymore, then yeah, that's when your business will stop. It's just how much effort, how much time you want to put into the business. But it's no YouTuber fault, nobody fault. I mean, everybody on YouTube, everybody, even I learn from other people. I don't go and hold them accountable just because I use their tip and it doesn't work for me. I just move on and look for other tips. Okay, Etsy is always changing. There's so much to learn. Um, so that's what I'm saying. One thing doesn't work, move on, find something else. Try everything. Be open mind. A successful entrepreneur is always open mind and always learning things and taking little tips here and there and see what works for them, right? So to sneak into your garage or some glamour shot. Okay, yeah. We can do a glamour shot right here. I'll be like, ooh, look at me. I could be photographing myself. Oh, this is Nancy's shirt. I could be photographing this for Nancy, right? Yeah. So if you guys want to look at my let me take this over here so we can look at my other. I'm gonna be taking this. So this is people wonder where I put all the that's on my prop, you guys. You guys see that? And I was lucky that I scored a ton of these bins that Angela has from a out of business. Somebody's went going out of business. They were selling all their bins, so I don't have space in my room. So yeah, this is all the magic, all the props. You guys see all those flowers, all these colors just make me happy. So yeah, I do go there and pick my props, and then this is my full setup, you guys. So those are my dress form, my full setup. I don't know if anybody's like hearing me from outside, like the garage. That'd be creepy if somebody something. Because in the garage, if I talk, somebody's like outside my garage door, they could hear me. Hopefully, nobody's snooping out there. Right? Oh yeah. So I have these. Look at these. So this is. You guys can even put. You guys can even photograph like shirt like that. Let me see. I have a shirt here. Like this. This could be little cloud. This is cloud shirt. So yeah, you see that? You guys can even photograph that if you guys don't have. If you guys don't want to do the flat lay. That can also be photographed like that. I like this method too. Oh, you see that? It looked nice. I mean, it's a little bit creepy, but because it doesn't have a. I mean, it has this little a stump on the top. But yeah, this is good for tutu. If you do tutu, you don't have a model. Yeah. or, or just crochet. Thank you. Liz, I know my bins. I have like my bin is behind this wall. Because I don't have space in my house anymore, so I gotta put this bin. It's not filled up anyway, so half of it is empty. I just put it there in case I got more blanks. So yeah, you guys are welcome. Thanks, Liz. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm sure a lot of you are already professional, but this is just my little suggestion, what I find works. So yeah, I hope you guys make a lot of sales on Etsy with good photography and I think right now it's picking up really fast. So I'm giving you all the vibes, and hopefully your shop will be blown up. I have them in the totes marked per season. Oh yeah, Barb, thank you. Yeah, and I thought about putting in bin bar, but I since I have this lap wall, we did our garage like when we bought this house, and this I thought I was gonna be like an outdoor person. I was gonna put bikes and outdoorsy stuff here, but my husband, they don't really like to go biking too much. So I'm like, what's the point? I mean, if I'm gonna buy bikes, then we don't go biking every weekend. So, this wall was empty for 5 years. Finally, I used it for my props. So we attended for bikes and like outdoor sports, things like that. But I guess I found out I'm not too much of an outdoorsy person. I mean, I used to love like hiking and just do outdoor stuff, but I don't know. Lately, like for the past 2 years, we probably didn't do much. So that's why I didn't have any use for this wall. This wall was basically empty, and then now it's like packed with my business stuff. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are outdoorsy people, but I love the outdoor. I enjoy it, but it's just hard to now with three little kids, with clown and kids. It's just I don't think I can do biking with the kids. It's crazy. Yeah. So if we do biking, there's like a biking place here where we just rent bike and we just bike like probably like 2 or 3 miles. I want to do like a 10-mile bike, but my husband, he's not like really adventure. Not I don't want to say adventurous, but he doesn't like to be out there like for 10 hours. I mean, if we bike really slow. So if we do 10 mile, I think it's gonna take us probably 6 hours or something. I think that's just too long for my husband. So yeah, came to this country so I could have AC. Oh, Liz, girl, I get that, but I enjoy it. One of these days, I want to do like a. I don't know if you guys been to Grand Canyon. They have this fall waterfall that's really pretty. Somewhere in the Grand Canyon. I forgot the name of it. I saw it on Facebook. I save it because it's one of my bucket lists. So I write down this bucket list of what I want to do. I mean, eventually, when my kids are a little bit bigger, I want to do it. It's just that with the kids and not having babysitter around, I can't really go and do all those adventurous thing. And plus, my husband, he does it. He's not really up to it. He's not adventurous to speak of. I'm really adventurous. I would try anything new. I'm a person, I like to try things. I'm not too afraid of trying things. So I like to do adventurous thing. I think skydiving is one thing that I will never do. but but hiking, yes, I can do that. And I found this place in Grand Canyon where it's a 20-mile hike. People will camp there for a day. So I want my husband and myself to plan a trip like that so we can hike like 20 miles up to the fall and sleep there for a night, swim in the waterfall. Like there's like the waterfall, the waterfall come down and there's like a water, kind of like a little pond or lake, like, and the water is really green, not green, blue. It's really blue. So it's really pretty. And I tell my husband, like, I would want to hike up there just to see the waterfall. But one day it's on my bucket list. So I have like this whole bucket list. I don't know if you guys have a bucket list, but it's fun to have one just so I can see, hey, I accomplished this. I did 20-mile hike here. I did half a marathon. I went to this place. But that's kind of the future for me because now I'm kind of tied up to the home anyway. Hey Hona, I just got a light box and it makes a big difference. Do we have to take photos of finished product? Oh my God, sorry you guys. That broke. Huh. Juana, okay, these sample shirts are hard to get and money. Yeah, Juana, just do the sample like this, girl. Okay, so lately, um, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit secret what I'm working on, okay? This is just a little bit secret. I was gonna do a class. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but typically I'm not a person like I don't want to charge much anyways, but I find that I want to do this as a class, and if people want to get to it, like I was gonna help people doing mock-ups for embroidery. I want to go a little bit in depth and more formal in a class setting so people can refer back to it instead of YouTube where I do all over the place and you guys cannot find what you guys need. I was I was gonna do something like that. So I am in the works for that. I talked to my husband about it. So, and if I need any help, I probably will ask Angela because I know Angela did her class where she sent out the link on Google. So maybe I'll do something like that or put it on private on YouTube and do a link because I know people have that question and I want to because it's actually I'm gonna be filming nicely and taking a bit of my time so that I'm gonna make it to like a formal class where you guys can always refer back to the video if you guys need help on doing the mock-up. It's really similar to vinyl, but I'm gonna be testing out with my own shop and see how it works. I made one sale from it this yesterday with just a mock-up. So I don't want to be buying too many of fabric like this because it's a lot of money too. I mean, I know you're not using like a real shirt, but still, like if you keep on to buying, like I want to get up to like 500 design, right? Because I have a lot of design that I want to put out. And the only way is to do mock-up without embroidering. So that's gonna be my class. Just a little bit um announcement if you guys are looking for that class. I think I will be titling the class How to Get 100 Etsy listing up without embroidering anything or using supplies. Okay, so the only thing is I only recommend that if you guys have done a ton of embroidery and you guys are confident, if you do it that way, you need to be confident and you need to showcase the design as best as you know the true like the color of it, the fabric you're going to use. You need to showcase that because I read on Etsy, people say that that's not allowed, but I read on Etsy it's allowed. Okay, I will send. I will also put that handbook. I don't know if you guys read the Etsy handbook, but sometimes it's good to refer to it when people try to like say, "Hey, you're telling a lie." Okay, so then you can refer to the handbook and say, "No, this is what Etsy say. It's okay." A lot of people was telling me that I wasn't allowed to use mock-up for physical item, but I read the handbook and it says you could if you show like previous of your like your old work and if your stuff are made to order, you can do mock-ups. So I'm gonna be titling that class How to Get 100 Etsy listing up and running without doing actual embroidery, right? So you guys can get your shop up and going. And I'm gonna be testing out for this whole month till the end of the year and see how it works in my favor without me doing much embroidery sample, like just doing the actual markup on my computer. So yeah. Yeah, bar, yeah. I know, but even Phil, you still have to buy. And then you still, if you're doing applique, you gotta use like your applique fabric. That's the thing. Um, and I don't want to make my kid like 100 shirts. I only did for some design that like I did this shirt for my daughter, but still, like I don't want to do it for every single one. So I found a way, okay? I found a way, and um, I have shared in my. If you guys don't want to, you know, pay for the class and have it all in one place for you, you guys can look at my older video. I have some lives and some videos that touch a little bit on it. But what my goal for the video is to put everything in one place for you guys, um, and give my opinions and my thoughts about how to go about it and how to organize it. So when you guys receive the order, it's easier for you. So I'll give you guys all the tips and the system how I do it. And so you guys can get your Etsy shop with 100 listing fast within a month. I'm pretty sure if you guys use the way that I show you guys, if you guys decide to buy the class later, you guys can get your Etsy shop running in a month by working just on your computer without doing embroidery. But I will always say that I always recommend for people that are confident in their embroidery skill, because I am confident, and so I do not need to know how every single one embroider. And plus, I buy all my embroidery design from reputable digitizer, and I also see a lot of people test them out already, so I know that it's gonna be good, and I am confident how I hoop and embroider my things, so I know I'm not gonna make too many mistakes. I mean, if you are a newbie, I would not recommend just doing the mock-up and put it up on Etsy to sell. I would want the newbies to be embroidering, doing the hard work first, like testing things out, embroidery, learning everything about embroidery and how design works, you know, how the size work, things like that, before you take the class and do the mock-up. I only recommend it if you have a big background of embroidering and you have the skill set to do the mock, because when you do the mock-up, you know, when the custom order, you know exactly how to fit on the shirt, and you know exactly what color goes with the design, things like that. So I'm gonna teach you guys on that in the whole class. So hopefully you guys, if you guys want to do that, you guys can join me next year. I will be announcing that next year. I'm gonna be working on it. And I probably will ask Angela that if I need help of how to like do the link for people that buy, and it'll probably just be through my Etsy shop. I will just put out everything in one place. Juana, I will give you guys. I'm gonna look into other apps, but mainly you do need Photoshop for it. But if you don't have Photoshop, I'm gonna look into another app, and I will share like some other resource. But mainly I will work with Photoshop for the video, and then I might also show it in Canva, and then I will also look into like some app if you guys want to do like on the app. So I'll give three options in the video. I will do that research for you guys. So it's all gonna be jam packed into one course, and I will see like how much I wanna price it at. So yeah, and then I will, whoever like buy the class, like I will do probably the first 50 people, or the first, yeah, first 50 people I'll do a discount, because I feel it will be beneficial for those that um, want to get a lot of their design out there, right? The more design, the more things you have up in your Etsy shop, the more sales you'll get, because you just have more design option for people to choose from. And when I see that you have to embroider like so much, that probably take you guys a whole year just to embroider probably 1,000 of your design, which you can do that without embroidering 1,000 of them out. You can do 1,000 design without embroidering anything and without wasting any material, nothing at all, and you only fulfill the orders when it comes in. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole point of the class. Just to teach you guys that, so you guys can make your sale more automated, so you guys don't have to be, doing all these sample, try to get, like if you have 1,000 design, try to list 1,000 design, and it's gonna take you a whole year, which you guys can do that in less than a whole year with the way I'm gonna teach you guys in the course, okay? And so my goal in that course is to help you guys get your design listed up fast and to make your sales more automated. So you don't have to be worried about, like the next design and try to fulfill your order at the same time. And that's my struggle, like trying to fulfill my orders, try to come up with designs. So if you guys do that class, you guys could get like your shop running with 100 listings in a month. But remember, you need to put the work in. You need to be designing every night and listing every night to be able to reach that 100. So my goal is to at least be 500, be at 500 listing, and then make my sales more automated, so I don't have to be constantly like scouring the web for ideas for design, things like that. And so I could be working on production. Yeah, Juana, I will announce it in January. So when I take my break in December, I'm gonna be working on that. So that's why I'm taking a break, and I'm gonna try to make and test all my theory out this whole month, and then for the month of December, just gonna be filming, prepare for that class. So I'm gonna be taking and then coming on live to hang out with you guys in December. I have a bunch of Christmas project planned for December, so we can do projects. So I don't have to think about Etsy. I will be playing more, focusing more on YouTube, and asking you guys for, suggestions so I can add to my videos and my YouTube. I noticed a lot of people, you guys want me to talk more about Etsy because a lot of people have questions about Etsy. So I will do some Etsy question in December too, if you guys want me to do that. But I like the teaching and more showing you guys project. But if you guys have more questions about Etsy, I'll give you guys my non-expert opinion. I like that idea. I don't like wasting material. I'm very frugal. Yes, Julie. That's why I'm gonna title my class "How to Get 100 Listings Up on Etsy without doing the work." Right? You just need to sit on the computer and whip out all the design. Because I probably spend, I don't even know how much money I spent on design. I still have tons of design I want to get up. So my goal for December is when I take the break, I'm gonna get my shop to close to 500 listing without importing nothing. And you know, and this month I'm gonna be testing because I've been putting some stuff out. I didn't embroider like all of the design that I did for Christmas. Half of them I didn't embroider them. So I'm gonna be testing those out. And I'll let you guys know on that how it works. People have bought from just a mock-up, okay, so it does work. So, and then I will also be selling, like I have taken just a blank photo of the shirt like this, and I will also be selling those photos if you guys don't have your own. You guys want to like just to get the course and learn, like follow me along. You guys can get the I'll probably throw some free ones in there when you guys buy the course, like some free mock-ups, and then you guys can also buy from other people. But I'll give like probably 2 or 3 in there for those that buy the class, so you guys can work along with me in the course. So yeah, I'm kind of excited because it's gonna be my first time ever teaching you guys. So I told my husband, I don't even know how it's gonna go, but I'm really excited because originally I went to school to be a teacher, you guys. I never finished. I never got my degree in teaching, but you know, so I'm getting excited that I'm able to teach without having a degree, you guys, and I'm excited. And I really want to help you guys out with your own Etsy journey and endeavor, your business endeavor. It doesn't have to be on Etsy, but hopefully you guys get that skill under your belt so you guys can get your listing up and going, get your business going, and make your Etsy shop more automated for you, where you don't have to constantly on the back of your head like think like, you have to work on your production and still think about, oh shoot, I have like 10,000 other designs I want to put up and I don't have the time to embroider every single one. And if you have to embroider like 1,000 of it, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine how much supplies you guys will be wasting, like threads, stabilize. I've been wasting a lot of stabilizer just to embroider these things out constantly. In my tub of sample is filling up, which I don't like that. That's why I found this new way of showing you guys to do it without, I want to be more like those people that sell the vinyl shirt or the sublimation shirt. We can do that with embroidery, okay? We can do that with embroidery because the most question people have is the applique because they don't know how to bring in the fabric in. And I can show you guys how to do that. I did a little video, but I will show you guys that and how you guys, and then I will also learn how to use it with the other app that I'm going to be researching. So I'll give you guys like 3 different software or apps or website that you guys can use to do that. And Brilliance can do that, but you guys need to get the Stitch Artist. And Stitch Artist is a little bit pricey. So I was thinking, I might get Stitch Artist one just to use that feature. Because if you get Stitch Artist, you don't even need any of the other app or Photoshop. You can just go to straight Canva and do your markup in Canva with the Embrilliance. I will also show that. Maybe I'll just get the Embrilliance Stitch Artist one and show you guys how to do the applique stuff in there. Yeah, and then next month, would you guys like a video on, I was gonna say like 10 things I found out it's helpful for me on Embrilliance. I don't know if you guys, I just found a bunch of tips that I didn't know about Embrilliance. So if you guys use Embrilliance Central, if you guys don't know the full I don't know the full capability of it, but I found recently, I've been researching and I found a bunch of tips on Embrilliance that it was really helpful for me. So I can also do a video on that, like 10 useful things that you didn't know about Embrilliance Essential. For those that are starting to use Embrilliance Essential, I don't know if you guys will like that video. Just to show a handful of you guys. See if you guys are interested in that. Because I'm kind of running out of videos idea. I would like to do more tutorial. I know I'm gonna do tutorial, but I also want to do something useful for you guys, like Embrilliance and Etsy. And then I know a lot of you guys like those videos, so I don't know if that's something you guys would like to see too. Okay, Julie, that's good. Okay, so that's gonna be on my video list. I'm gonna do my top 10 features that I found really helpful in Embrilliance Essential. Okay, so look out for that video coming up soon. I will, just probably film something like this and then just talk about it. And then I will also do like a screen share, so I can show you guys the 10 features that I found useful. Okay, it's there's one feature that is really recent to me. I have not seen anybody share. I found out recently, so you guys gonna be surprised. It's gonna be a game changer for you guys. When I share that with you guys, your mind will be blown. I don't want to spill the beans yet. I've been holding into it. I really want to share with you guys because that one feature in Brilliant Central gonna blow your mind away. I don't think I've seen anybody talk about it. I found that through Facebook and the web, and by reading the log. Like I was reading up on Embroidery's website, the tutorial, and I also found it on Facebook group. So I recently learned that tip, you guys. Y'all gonna be blown when I shared my top 10 feature on an Embroidery Essential. Okay, Julie, that's why I'm gonna do my top 10 features. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to make one um, design where you merge different things on it. I will teach you that on here because that's the only way for you to stand out, you guys. Because we all use similar design, but the way how you merge, you bring other elements from other design in. You don't even need to know how to digitize. You just need to know how to use um, everything in Real Essential. You can do a lot with Essential without learning how to digitize and make your design unique. Okay, so that's my whole point of this whole YouTube, to help you guys to make your product stand out, because there's a lot of people doing similar things on Etsy. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna help you guys out with that. Oh yes, I cannot wait, you guys. I know you guys are gonna be blown when I shared that one tip that I find. I've been holding onto the secret, but I want to share with you guys the secret. Um, it's just a really simple feature on Embroidery. Really simple. Maybe some of you might already know it, but a lot of you guys are new to Essential, so you guys will be blown by it. Oh, Liz. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys go and look forward to my announcement. I will work really hard on that video, and I will do more Essential tutorial, and then we'll do some more fun project in December when I take my break. I'm really gonna take my break because Etsy, I don't want to get to the holiday rush, and I need a little time to kind of see where my YouTube gonna head toward, and just the direction of my business, and then just reflect. I'm gonna take the whole month to reflect and see what I'm gonna do next year. So yeah, I'm gonna excited. So you guys take care. Thank you for hanging out with me. I have fun and have fun chatting with you guys. Good morning to you guys, and keep on hustling, you guys. Keep putting all your Christmas stuff up. Make sure everything's up running this week, because by December 10th, it'll be really late for you guys to be shipping out Christmas stuff. So come on, you guys, get your hustle on today. So keep working and make all the holiday sales, okay? Goodbye, you guys. Take care. And also watch my community tab for announcement. I'm gonna try to use that more from now on and do polls on it, because I kind of have some question I want to ask you guys. So yeah, so take care. Bye.